Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie for those who don't know me, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm genuinely offended by Joey's antics because Joey is not performing for the villa. Joey is performing for us, and he genuinely thinks that we are dumb enough to buy into whatever this is. He actually wants us to have sympathy for him. Joey, we're not dumb. Be for real. Okay, this is Love Island season 11 episode 14. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So we have Joey and Grace who are basically trying to rationalize their actions so far when they know this whole thing has been disrespectful.
I'm not going to make you sleep in a single bed. You don't want to do that. I know you don't want to do that.
The Samantha thing just needs to blow over now, babe. Only thing that we did was like have a kiss, but like...
Yeah, I agree.
All you've done is kiss? Are you sure? Because, sweetie, the streets are saying there was a raunchy scene in the sleepover that had to be cut out because it was too X-rated for television. Now, I don't know what that means because we've literally seen people bumping uglies in the night on the show before, so I don't know what they're talking about. But it doesn't sound like it was just kissing. Anyways, Miss Grace is here like, you need to tell her, we need to be honest with her. She's trying to be the good girl. Girl, bye. Nobody's buying this act, okay? So, Joey basically relays the message verbatim, and it's clear that as soon as Grace came in, he was like, who the hell is Samantha? I don't give a damn about this girl.
I just want to let you know, I'm going to stay in the hideaway tonight with Grace. Yeah?
I've seen you kissing over there as well before. I've been out before there. Don't you think? If you'd had any respect for me, you wouldn't be kissing her in front of me, literally, when I'm crying to your house beforehand. It's bothering me, but I'm just like, crack on. This isn't a reflection on me, it's a reflection on them.
Everything Joey has done in the last 2 days has absolutely been out of order. Absolutely. You can argue that even him keeping things ambiguous with Samantha was also out of order, but honestly, it's kind of the nature of the show, so that's where I'm not too harsh on him. Everybody kind of does that. So yeah, you were definitely out of order. I'm glad Samantha is not still crying. Finally, she pulled herself up by her panties and decided this man is not worth the tears. I've seen some rumors going around that basically Joey and Grace were actually together before coming on the show and basically orchestrated this whole thing. I don't know how far true that is, but it's also not something that I'm going to rule out. I can definitely see that being a possibility. So Ronnie tells Harriet that he has nothing to report to her after she's asking, you know, what was the conversation between you and Tiffany? But Tiffany would beg to differ.
If I were to recapitulate, he would choose me. But
Oh, did it? What is wrong with him? No, do you know what I mean, though?
yeah.
What's going on?
Hey.
That's a triangle right there.
I will say this is the moment where I was really starting to feel bad for Harriet because this is the second time now that a guy has basically made a decision about her and she is seemingly the last to know about it. So with Kieran, she had to be confronted in a very blunt way that he was going to pick someone else. And now it's Ronnie. And then the other side of me is like, but why did you even think Ronnie was going to do right by you? Like, he was never going to do right by you. So yeah, it sucks. And then another part of my mind is thinking, I hope that you have learned to choose better. Because there are some times when a man truly does bamboozle you, or a person, let me say, truly does bamboozle you and you had no idea what was coming for you. But Harriet, you had to know that Ronnie was going to be on some kind of mess. So now you have the whole villa basically clowning the situation because Ronnie is a clown.
That's just a conversation I've had with her. Like, I told you earlier, we went out yesterday. I kissed her.
It's gonna work out,
Look,
right?
girl, we're gonna
I just want to kiss every bird in here.
There's loads of teams in the league, innit? Like Man City won it. But at the moment, you're top of the list.
I've got 3 more to go, and then that's it, all right? That's all I want.
I should have worn my Rugrats shirt today because y'all know that meme from Rugrats where it's like, a clown?
A clown? He's a clown? Why didn't I see it before?
Yeah, Harriet right now is Chucky. She looks like a different character from the Rugrats, but right now she's Chucky. Girl, he was a clown. How did you not see it before? Everybody saw it but you. Everybody. Actually, ooh, Lord. There's a moment in the show where Tiffany says, Ronnie is different with me than he is with Harriet. Oh, so you're a clown too. You really think that Ronnie is treating you any different than he's treated the girls in this villa so far? He's always nice at the beginning. That's the allure. If he's mean to you at the start, why would you want to be with him? He has to be nice at the beginning. And then he's going to hit you with the okie doke like he has every other woman. Don't be flattered by Ronnie's antics, please. So in the morning, Jess makes Sam a boss bitch breakfast, which is exactly what I said yesterday. They're trying to remind her that you are that girl. And I was saying, Samantha, don't let other people's opinions about you make you feel worse about yourself. If you feel you are that girl, be that girl. Be that girl. It is also important to protect your peace, because I know some people are going to say, well, like, then she shouldn't take comments to heart and stuff like that. We're still human. Okay, but when it comes to her comparing herself to another person, girl, don't do that. You are that girl, remain that girl. Then Jess says that as boss bees, they should not let mid men shake them. It wasn't too long ago you was crying over Ronnie, so, but you're right. You're right. Don't let these mid-level men, guys, it's really Ronnie, you know. Ronnie has these girls in a tizzy. I don't know if Jess is still in the mix, but like, Ronnie. Whew, Lord, that is quite interesting. Joey says that he feels all right after the night he spent in the hideaway with Grace, and that with time, everything will have happened for the best. Ronnie wants to filter himself a little bit more in the villa to keep things from kicking off, which basically means lie. He's not going to think before he speaks. He's just going to lie. So we'll see how that works out for him. Kieran says that Nicole makes him more giddy by the day. Io says that Mimi is a good vibe and he's happy that he gets to see another side of her. And through all of this, the girls are just eavesdropping. We don't know where they stand with nothing. They're just listening. And I guess there's no point for a movie night because you can hear everything that goes on in this villa. What has actually stayed a secret in this house? Nothing. Literally nothing. There's no point for movie night this year unless Casa Amor goes crazy. But can Casa Amor even go crazy at this point? There aren't any solid couples for real. Could you imagine if... Because guys, let's just pause right here for a second. I can't even imagine anybody right now who would be a true Casa Amor casualty. I would have thought maybe Nicole, but it seems like Kieran... He's now even believing that he's sold on Nicole. I don't think he's gonna act crazy in there. The only thing that I can think of is possibly Grace, because Grace came in saying the way things were left with Joey were icy. But in this villa, we haven't seen them talk about this iciness. That hasn't been addressed at all. So I wonder, one, was that just an outright lie? Or two, is she waiting around to reel him back in just to do him dirty? Oh no. Oh no. I would hope it's the latter because Joey is pissing me off, quite frankly. So Jess tells Joey how disrespectful he has been, and honestly, it's a waste of breath. This man knows exactly what he is doing. He is choosing to be an asshole.
She really did like you.
Yeah, but how do you know that? What, she told you that?
Because
like,
it's a protection thing.
I
And
don't know why she never told me this. She never made me feel like that.
Joey, please. Joey, please, please, please. You didn't know Samantha liked you? This girl didn't show you any signs that she was really into you? Oh my gosh. I think I would enjoy Joey more if he was just honest about his game. Stop acting like the victim. How are you the victim here? Oh, I didn't even know that's how she felt about me. So when somebody came in who really showed me interest, I just had to give my energy there. No, that's not how your story is going. Not at all. Like, be freaking for real. Somebody else who needs to be honest is Ronnie. Ronnie is an absolute game player. And now you have Miss Girl Tiffany talking about he's different with me. Are you dumb? I don't mean dumb as in she's stupid. I mean literally the phrase like, are you dumb? Girl, those two are going to be the most notorious game players of this season. I'd be careful if I were you. So now that Uma actually likes somebody, we are seeing a whole different side of her.
What do you think you prefer my hair, like up or down?
Down.
Down? You like it down? What should I wear? Nothing.
I didn't want to say it.
It just feels natural between us.
There's no pressure, it's not being forced or anything. What's your surname again?
Jamae. What's yours? Uma Anderson.
We're moving quick.
This is a message. This is a message for Io and Omar. Yeah. All that drooling over Uma. The times that you thought it was necessary to compare Uma and Mimi, for what reason? We're gonna act like we don't know. It was never gonna be you. It was never gonna be you. You see how she asked for this boy? She has never looked at Ayo or Omar that way. She has never talked to Ayo or Omar that way. She never liked y'all. Let's move on. Speaking of who it will never be, Sean.
Loving the pink to make the boys wink, is it?
Yeah.
Strawberry milkshake bottle.
Is it? I love strawberry milkshake. Do you think that's the best one?
Really? I think your taste amazing.
I need somebody to take Sean under his wing and teach him how to flirt. If he mentions candy one more motherfucking time, I will lose my mind. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this and stop it. It's getting weird. Every day candy, every day fuzzy peach, every day sweetness, every day licky licky, every day. No, Sean, this is actually not okay. I need this boy to learn some riz, and he doesn't have to change who he is, but after you've done the initial candy puns and whatever, because we know that's his job, fine. What else? Because as sweet as you are, literally and I guess figuratively, you need more. We need more. After the sweets, then what, sweetie? Goodness sakes, okay? So we have Grace talking to Samantha again, and honestly, girl, shh.
I just wanted to see how you are.
I'm fine. It was a bit of a double whammy kind of thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't have wanted you to feel like I was doing that to like push that in your face or whatever.
I knew as soon as you walked in, he was like the Cheshire Cat. Do you know what I mean? Like I knew. I was like, right, okay.
I would have been happy for you two to carry on getting to know each other because
I know, but like I'm just not getting involved with some people that have got history.
It was a small little peck,
it was the quickest kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like what he was doing in the pool the other day.
Grace, you don't care about Samantha. You don't care about Samantha. You never cared about Samantha. You will never care about Samantha. The only reason why I can think that Grace keeps trying to check in with Samantha is so that the public doesn't perceive her as a bitch. I don't think the public does see her that way, but if you keep playing it up like you care about this girl when we know that you don't, we're gonna see through the facade. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about her. And I don't know how these girls can manage to be so nice, nasty to each other in the villa. I actually would lose my entire mind. This whole season, there's been a theme of the girls being nice, nasty to each other, and it's weird behavior. Either like me or don't like me. I'm not here for the fakeness, like please. And another thing, she's acting like she didn't know what the situation was between Samantha and Joy before coming in. Are we supposed to now act like we don't know that new people have seen the show before coming into the show? Like, are we supposed to pretend like we don't know that now? Because that's been a thing damn near the entire existence of the series. Like, we know y'all know. Girl, anyways, let's fast forward to the evening. Just before the recoupling, Sean asks Harriet why she can't like a nice guy like him. That comment made me sad for the both of them. Because one, Sean is a nice guy. And I do feel like the more he gets pied while being a nice guy, it's going to be his villain origin story. And he might turn into an F-boy to kind of counteract what's been happening to him. I hope that's not the case. Be a nice guy. Actually, be a good guy. Don't be a nice guy, because sometimes being a nice guy seems like an act. Just be a good person. And good people will eventually gravitate to you once they see how authentic you are. And then for Harriet, I felt bad because why do you go for the bad boys? Why do you go for the guys who don't value you? Why do you go for the guys who you have to convince to choose you? That is sad. It is actually very sad to watch. And she says on the outside she's not like this, but I wonder if this environment is just making her confront things that she didn't know about herself. Because maybe it doesn't happen to this extent. It's not this explosive. It's not this much of a heightened, like, emotional situation. But I do feel like this is a pattern she also has on the outside. She's just seeing more of it because we're in a concentrated environment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I felt for the both of them, child. These two. couple up together. I know that they're just friends now, but I think y'all can learn from each other, you know? Anyways, let's move on to the recoupling. Will picks Uma, Grace picks Joey, Tiffany picks Ronnie, Io picks Mimi, and Io's speech was gonna piss me off a little bit, but he said a cute thing, and guys, I already told y'all before, I'm fickle, okay? One episode I'll feel one way, another episode I'll feel another way. It just is what it is. When he said, I can hear you just fine, even though everyone tells you to speak up, stop being cute, Io. I'm supposed to not like you right now. I liked it. I did like it. Kieran picks Nicole. Sean picks Harriet. And at this point, I thought it was over. But no. I forgot about Omar. Omar picks Jess, which means that Sam is dumped. But why during Sam's dumping are people consoling Joey and Grace?
Please pack your bags and say your goodbyes.
Mate. I don't know what to do, mate.
Maybe it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
It's my fault.
Oh, save it, mate. Sorry, save it.
It's my fault. I've spent 2 weeks with you. Like,
Well, I don't want to hear it.
Out the skin I'm in.
In the words of Kendrick Lamar, frame the story how you want. Hey, Drake, they're not slow. Okay? Joey, you can frame the story how you want, but we, the audience, are not slow. Nobody pities you. Like, you're not the victim. This is all happening because of you. We're not sorry for you. We don't empathize with you. We don't have sympathy for you. Pick your head up and move off of this freaking fire pit talking about, please. Anyways. Like, he really wants us to feel bad for him. For what? That is all for today. I need something, guys. I need something. I feel like the season started off great, which is a little bit different than what we're used to. And maybe that's why right now we're kind of plateauing, because typically the seasons are a slow burn, but it was like a hot fire. And now we're kind of going to like an ember here. Give me something. Love Island UK, because USA is doing the damn thing for those watching, okay? So I need something more. I don't know what they could possibly do at this point. Bring Casa more. That's what I need. I need Casa more. You guys let me know what you would like to see in the upcoming weeks, because the drama's not giving right now. And as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.